Good morning, everybody. Look at this. Snowfall. Snowfall. Yep. First really kind of big snowfall that we've had of the year. Hey, we got all the way through November without any snow laying on the ground in our neck of the woods. That's pretty cool. But hey, get you really in the mood for Christmas now, right? And Christmas is coming, and well, I'm going to get out of the snow and get underneath the cover of my little barn, the front end of my barn. And did you know that, yes, thank you in there, even the rooster's celebrating, that 2 of the 4 Gospels don't even mention Christmas? What? Bah, humbug, Gospel writers. No, they don't even mention Christmas at all. Hey, you know something? We didn't do Testy Tuesday yesterday, so we're doing Written Exam Wednesday today. Get your pen and paper out, or your pencil, number 2. Make sure it has an eraser on it. I'm waiting, but you're not going to get it. Okay, hey, let's just do it anyhow. One question. Which 2 Gospels do have the story of Christmas? Already. Are you ready? Are they number 1, Matthew and Luke? Number 2, Mark and John? Number 3, so I'm putting them both together so you don't have to just go say A, B, and C. No. So, number 1, the first one, Matthew and Luke. Number 2, Mark and John. Number 3, Luke and John. Number 4, Luke and Darth Vader. You can toss out that last one right now. The answer is, for the Gospels, the 2 that do have the Christmas story, Matthew and Luke. Matthew and Luke. Now, we're in the year of Mark this year in our lectionary cycle. Mark doesn't have the Christmas story. Mark doesn't care, which is kind of interesting because Mark is the first gospel that was written sometime just after or around the destruction of the temple, the Jewish temple in 70 AD. But just look at this. This is how Mark begins. The beginning of the good news of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. Great start. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear how he was born. Nope, it jumps right into John the Baptizer. Then it's by verse 9, Jesus is being baptized. This is all chapter 1. By verse 12, Jesus is tossed out into the wilderness to be tempted. And then by 14, he's out there beginning his ministry. By verse 16, he's calling his first 4 disciples. By verse 21, he's casting out an unclean spirit. By 29, he ends up at Simon Peter's house, heals Simon Peter's mother-in-law so he can serve them, so that she could serve them dinner. Yep. Just read it for yourself. It's right there. And then that night, from the back porch of the house, he's healing all kind of people coming to him. By verse 35, he begins a big preaching tour in Galilee. By verse 40, he's healing a leper. This is all in the first chapter. You see, there was no room to talk about a baby in a manger. That wasn't Mark's concern. Mark's concern is to show that Jesus came and meant business. Jesus came to do something, and that was show to the world that the kingdom of God is here among them right now, and he was going to be a part of that kingdom. He was going to get busy, do what it takes to show the world what this kingdom is all about, and he wants us to do the same. In fact, you know, in the Gospel of Mark, there is less talk from Jesus, but there's an awful lot of talk about Jesus. Kind of a fascinating read. The central emphasis of the Gospel of Mark is the Passion account. That last week of Jesus' life. In fact, the whole gospel kind of moves real fast. The word immediately shows up a gazillion times. Jesus is always in a hurry to get from here to there and do this and that. And again, it's do this and do that. Not a whole lot of personal teachings are recorded by Mark. But the biggest part of the book is the Passion account and Jesus on the cross. The cross is central and is important. Jesus came and laid down his life for you and for me. That's the best part of this Christmas story. It's the only Christmas story we're going to get from Mark. Now, does that mean, hey, we just forget it? No. But to be perfectly honest, even the early Christian church didn't put a lot of emphasis on it. They didn't even establish and set forth a date for Christmas until almost the mid-4th century. Whoa, that's a long time after Jesus. You better believe it. And even then, there had been some talk and speculation as to, when was exactly Jesus born? Most of the early Christians, early church fathers, they had set the date sometime in April or May. But the church in Rome decided to set it on December the 25th. Why? Because Jesus, the Son of Righteousness, not the summer, that would be interesting, but it was the winter solstice at that time, and it kind of centers around that, right? December 21st, but the 25th on the Roman calendar, and that is when they decided to celebrate Jesus being born. The Son of Righteousness is born now among us. So, yeah, it's okay to celebrate Christmas. It's also a good thing to recognize that for Mark, that's not the central part of the good news. The central part is Jesus died for you and for me so that we can experience new life in his kingdom. Now, go out there and enjoy that snow before it all melts away. The longer I talk, the more it's melting because it's really not all that cold out. God's blessings be with you. Have an awesome day.